Hey everyone, happy Monday. Hope you all are staying warm. If it's anything like it is here, it's extremely cold, and it also snowed yesterday. And you may not know this about me, but snow is one of my very favorite things on this planet. And I've heard of snow ice cream before, but I have never actually gotten to try to do it. So we're gonna go ahead and do that today, because we got about 5 inches of snow here. So there should be enough that I can get some clean snow off the top without getting anything that's touched an outdoor surface. So before we do anything, we have a cup of milk products. You can use whatever you like. I am, to match our ice cream profile, I have done 2/3 of a cup of heavy cream and 1/3 of a cup of whole milk. We also need 1/3 of a cup of granulated sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla. As always, we use our vanilla bean paste, and I'll just eyeball that. It seems like close to a teaspoon. And as always, a little pinch of salt. And I'm just going to use my milk frother to blend that up. That looks pretty good. I don't see any sugar hanging around at the bottom. So now we get to go outside in the -1 temperature, -20 wind chills, and collect 8 cups of snow. We're gonna grab snow off of the top here, stuff that has been unsullied by any kind of surface. Just trying to get all the cleanest snow. And that looks to be about 8 cups. I also have this stainless bowl that I've had out here showing me. So we'll go ahead and grab our snow and bowl and head inside. The milk sugar mixture ice cream base goes into our chilled bowl, and we've got our spatula. And now we just start folding in the snow, a couple cups at a time. So I'll start with 2 cups here. That incorporated pretty quickly. Get the next 2 cups. Did anyone else like to eat snow as a kid? I always felt like it had a particular taste, sort of a fresh outdoor taste. Sometimes I would actually put a glass of water on my window, or outside of my window at night, or just in the evening, just to have that flavor in my water. Was that just me? I know I'm kind of strange. I'm not sure that we're going to need the full 8 cups of snow, because this is freezing pretty quickly. Granted, it is pretty cold. My fingers are already getting pretty cold. We'll go ahead and add a couple more. And when I say cups, it's probably not a full cup because there is stuff frozen on the bottom of this measuring cup. I think we're pretty close here. I'm not sure that I'm going to add any more. But honestly, there's only about a cup left, so I'll try not to block the camera when I do it. There's only about a cup. We'll just go ahead and add the full 8. Okay, yeah, it probably did need the full 8, because now it is sort of looking a little fluffier. It's probably not a bad idea to wear gloves while you're doing this. My fingers are getting pretty cold, but I will work through it. That's not a problem. Okay. And so there's what we have. It does appear sort of a nice creamy texture. Maybe not super creamy. It is. If you look in the bowl, you see that it is a little clumpy and icy. But we'll see how it actually tastes. That's actually really good. The texture is not ice cream, right? It is not a smooth, creamy, consistent texture. There's some grittiness to it with the ice from the snow. That was sort of to be expected. You know, we're not churning this, we're using snow. I do get a little bit of that outdoor flavor that I mentioned. I don't know how to describe that. It's sort of a, you know, the smell of fresh air in the winter when you go outside and it's crisp. That's it. It tastes like that. It tastes like a brisk winter morning. The recipe said that this does not freeze well, but I'm gonna try anyway, and we'll see how that turns out. I probably won't do that on camera, but I want to share this, so I'm gonna freeze it anyway. And that makes sense because there's a lot of water in here, and when we get that water back down to 0 degrees, the whole mixture down to 0 degrees, it will probably be pretty firm. But like I said, it's worth a try. But anyway, like I said, I hope you're all staying warm. Hopefully you enjoy the snow as much as I do. I know a lot of people do not care for snow, and I don't understand that. But that's okay. You know, everyone's different, and that's what makes the world go round. Anyway, I hope you all have a great week, and hopefully we'll see you again next time. Bye!